The Texas Department of Transportation Houston District would like to welcome you to this virtual public meeting with in-person option. This presentation will provide information on the proposed Farm to Market Road 1960 Sidewalk project. This is a pre-recorded presentation. My name is Erin Crumpler, and I represent the Texas Department of Transportation, or TxDOT's, project team. I would like to thank you for participating in this public meeting. During the virtual presentation, you may pause the video and navigate forward or backward using your video player. If you have any problems accessing the public meeting information, need special accommodations, or speak a language other than English or Spanish and have interpretation needs, please contact 713-802-5840. Details on how to submit comments will be provided further in the presentation. The virtual public meeting is being held in conjunction with an in-person option. The in-person option will be held on Thursday, April 7th, 2022 from 5 to 7:30 p.m. at Cypress Creek Christian Community Center, located at 6823 Cypresswood Drive, Spring, Texas. The information presented in the virtual public meeting and the in-person option is identical, and the opportunities to comment do not differ. Elected officials were notified by mail and email on March 17, 2022. Notices in both English and Spanish were then mailed to adjacent landowners on March 21, 2022, along with project location maps. Notices for this public meeting were posted to the TxDOT website on March 10, 2022, in both English and Spanish. TxDOT advertised the meeting on roadside variable message signs along FM 1960 beginning March 21, 2022. Notices were emailed to homeowner associations in the vicinity of the proposed project. Informative flyers were hand-delivered to local community facilities, gathering places, and apartment complexes in the vicinity on March 24, 2022. And finally, notices were also published in the Cypress Creek Mirror and La Voz de Houston on March 23, 2022, in English and Spanish respectively. The FM 1960 Sidewalk project is receiving federal funds, and because of the federal component, TxDOT is required to assess the potential environmental effects of the proposed project in accordance with federal standards. The process that is followed is called the National Environmental Policy Act process, otherwise known as NEPA. The NEPA process provides analyses of the potential impacts to the natural and man-made environment and helps the decision-maker to make an informed decision on whether or not to proceed with the project. On December 9, 2019, TxDOT received a signed Memorandum of Understanding from the Federal Highway Administration that permits TxDOT to assume responsibility from the Federal Highway Administration for reviewing and approving certain assigned NEPA projects. This review and approval process applies to this project. This virtual public meeting with an in-person option is being held to introduce the proposed project and gather public input. You are encouraged to submit comments on the proposed project after reviewing the meeting materials and listening to this presentation. In this presentation, I will describe the project's purpose and need and provide an overview of the project. I will also present existing and proposed typical sections. Typical sections describe the physical shape and relationship of the various roadway elements that are present at or proposed for a normal or typical interval along the roadway. Then, I will describe the project funding, timeline, and how to access meeting materials. Toward the end of this presentation, there are instructions on how to submit written comments, as well as contact information for TxDOT. The purpose of the public meeting is to engage with stakeholders and the communities along FM 1960 regarding the proposed project, and to receive feedback. It also offers an opportunity for the project team to address any questions or concerns from the public. The FM 1960 Sidewalk project extends for approximately 7 miles in Harris County along FM 1960, from State Highway 249 on the west side to Interstate Highway 45 on the east side. While the official limits of this project extend from SH 249 to I-45, sidewalk construction proposed for this project would begin approximately 1 mile east of SH 249 at Cutton Road and end at I-45. Sidewalk construction from SH 249 to Cutton Road was approved under a separate project, and construction is programmed to start in the fall of 2022. This project is needed because the current facility does not provide adequate and continuous pedestrian accommodations within the project limits. The purpose of the proposed project is to improve the safety and accommodations for pedestrians along FM 1960. Within the project limits, FM 1960 is a 6-lane divided roadway with 3 11-foot wide travel lanes in each direction, and various 12-foot wide left and right turn lanes. 12-foot wide medians are located where there are no turn lanes. Americans with Disabilities Act ramps, commonly called ADA ramps, are present at intersections. 3-foot wide sidewalks are discontinuous throughout the project area. An example of an existing Metro bus stop with no concrete pad is shown on the right side of the slide. The proposed project would construct or reconstruct 6-foot wide sidewalks along both sides of FM 1960 from east of Cutton Road to I-45. Project improvements also include constructing or reconstructing ADA ramps and concrete pads for existing Metro bus stops where right-of-way allows. A picture of an existing Metro bus stop with a concrete pad is shown on the right side of the slide. Installing shelters at Metro bus stops is not proposed for this project. In some areas where ditches exist, storm sewers would be added to remove stormwater runoff from the sidewalk area. Additionally, adjacent driveways would be reconstructed as needed. Access may be temporarily altered during construction, but all adjacent properties would remain accessible. The proposed project would primarily take place within existing right-of-way. However, approximately 0.02 acre of new right-of-way would be needed for the project, and no displacements are anticipated. No changes to Metro bus stop locations or FM 1960 travel lanes, turn lanes, or medians are included in this project. The proposed project would be funded with a combination of federal and state funds for a total of approximately $10 million. We want to highlight the estimated project timeline. Look for the green "We Are Here" arrow at the top middle of your screen. After the comment period closes, the project team will review the comments received, make appropriate design changes, and prepare official public meeting documentation. Public meeting documentation will be posted to the project meeting webpage approximately 3 months after the close of the comment period. The next steps include receiving an environmental decision, beginning detailed design activities, and acquiring right-of-way. A letting date is anticipated for fall 2024. The project team estimates that construction would take approximately 1.5 years. TxDOT encourages you to review the materials posted on the public meeting webpage and to provide written comments. You may submit written comments online by using a digital comment form found on the project webpage. The digital comment form may also be accessed by scanning the QR code link shown on this slide. You may also submit written comments by using the comment card found on the project's webpage in the Download section. The comment card can be emailed to hou-pio webmail@txdot.gov or mailed to the TxDOT Houston District, Attention Advanced Project Development, Director, P.O. Box 1386, Houston, Texas 77251-1386. Comments must be submitted online, by email, or mailed and postmarked by Friday, April 22, 2022, to be included in the official public meeting documentation. Responses to comments received during the comment period will be included in the public meeting documentation that will be posted on the project webpage in approximately 3 months. The project webpage is www.TxDOT.gov, keyword search FM 1960 from SH249. Please don't hesitate to contact us with any questions, and feel free to contact Daryl Dooley at the TxDOT Houston District Office by phone at 713-802-5840 or email him at darrell.dooley@TxDOT.gov with any questions or comments at any time during the project development process. And don't forget to click on these links and follow us on Twitter for ongoing road closures and construction updates on the Houston District Twitter page. You may also keep up with TxDOT news on our Facebook page or follow us on our Instagram page. Thank you for participating in this public meeting. Please remember to submit your comments no later than Friday, April 22, 2022, to be included in the official public meeting documentation.